Attention, Friday Night Fight viewers. This is a public service announcement. Nemesis, our friend from TSB, Scandi Recon, and Friday Night Fights has been unfortunately sent to a retirement home for making too many passes at Yanni's mom. TSB is doing their best to raise manpower and attempt to break him out of this maximum security retirement home, and we need your help in order to do it. All we need you to do is use the !tip command and utilize either of the links to submit us your 16-digit credit card number. Don't forget your name and the expiration date and the 3 digits on the back, and together we can raise enough money to purchase an Abrams to get Nemesis out of that retirement home. Thank you so much for your time and enjoy the next round of Friday Night Fights.
If you are just joining in, this is round 2. We're about to start. Just going to the map screen, so you got plenty of time. That's your safe start in our brief little map brief. And you can get in. If you got people who are on the fence...
Yeah, as I regret seeing that.
Come on, it's round 2.
I regret seeing that.
Still got a fresh night, or if, they don't have a lot of time to play...
A lot.
It's just going to be an hour, so bring them in too. There are 10 slots open on the server, so plenty of room for you people to play.
Chinese versus French. So it is a terminal order. Excuse me. Crash C-130 marked on map.
All right, mission maker, can we get a brief?
And a little hut right there.
If the mission maker is here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing him in. Brief,
went off for the night, so
it should be just what you see on the map, rush style game mode. Each terminal has probably got a 90-second hack timer, and then it's sequential.
Yeah, righto, Kim.
So I don't think there's a whole lot to it.
All right, company leaders, do we have any questions?
I'll see you in FNF soon then.
I have a question. Are there any buildings or emplacements?
Are these scenes randomly generated? No, they're made by
Nemesis, are you here?
various players.
Nemesis got off for the night, so
Okay.
we do
Yeah,
not
I don't know. I didn't look at the mission, so I don't know.
There probably is.
There's a
Crash
crash
C-130.
Crash C-130 icon, so I'm assuming
I
something.
mean, hey, OPFOR, if you guys don't want to defend that, I'm willing to oblige you that.
We shall see.
Alrighty, good luck, have fun. Round 2 starts right.
All right, we quickly jump upstairs to avoid the transfer of a bunch of players here. So I'm hitting all my hotkey buttons. Hopefully that thing goes away. Yes.
That when you have hot wings, you wash your hands afterwards before you use the
Yes, you do. That's a given.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever seen the meme, the 3-framed meme of a mother and her daughter, and the mother's cutting peppers? Like, red peppers, and the kid is crying. So, yep. So mother then wipes the eyes of the child, and the child starts screaming in the next one.
Child's crying and everything because something bad happened, and then she wipes the tears away, and she's all motherly, and then she starts screaming. Oh, that's beautiful. Yep. No, I remember to wash my hands. I was just saying, just remember to wash your hands.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise, let's talk about this AO here. So it is a sequential, the technical term.
Alphabet.
What?
You said let's talk about AO.
Funny. Okay, yep. We both make bad jokes all the time, so I'm not going to chastise you for that one. Anyway, it is a rush objective, which means it is a sequential terminal fight. So BLUFOR has to take Terminal 1 before they can take Terminal 3 and 2. Then they take Terminal 2 before they can take 3. And then they take 3, and then they win. Each terminal takes 90 seconds to quote-unquote hack. So you touch it, 90-second timer goes off. And once that timer hits 0, the terminal then spends 15 seconds beeping before it detonates, quote-unquote. It spawns a GBU on top of it, and it blows up, and the terminal hides because it doesn't have an actual destroy texture. But that's beside the point. Little meta for you. But otherwise, in that 90-second period, the defending faction, in this case OPFOR, can run up and tag the terminal, and it will stop the countdown. Now, if it is a non-sequential terminal fight, which this map is not, once the defending faction touches the terminal, it stops, it pauses the timer. So if they stopped at the 42-second mark, if if it were to then be hacked by the attacking faction, it would count down from 42 seconds. However, this is a sequential terminal hacking, and as we learned last week, the timer resets in the sequential one. So if OPFOR stops it at literally the last second, BLUFOR has to then hack it again, and it's going to take the full 90 seconds again. So BLUFOR has to be a lot more methodical in its attacks, and it cannot rely on one or two guys sneaking in and stopping it, because if it gets stopped, then it's just going to be completely reset. So basically the attacking faction has to be a lot more aggressive and pushing in and hacking these terminals here. So with that, let's go over and look at our French. So they have the FAMAS, which is from Cup, and it's a really nice, the Cup has FAMAS, so I believe it is from Cup. I could be wrong though, but the models look very similar to what I was looking at last Wednesday in a Secret Squirrel op. But otherwise, basically, I believe it's a 30-round 5.56 magazine. I could be wrong though. I'm honestly trying to remember how much ammunition and what the caliber is, but I'm just gonna say for the sake of this.
The FAMAS?
Yeah, for the FAMAS.
30 round 5.56.
Yep. Okay.
Maybe 25s, either 25 or 30.
Yep.
Probably 30.
Because they can take both, but otherwise, they're in the British Special Forces backpack and gear because for the white camo, but you can tell because it has the snowshoes on the side of it, and that's from 3CB.
Yes, they do. To their credit, they do have the France on their vest, which is nice. Yeah. Although it says it's France, not Francois, or whatever, however, like the French name for France is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But so otherwise,
that's gonna irk some Quebec.
That's fine. Like, this is the closest we can get. It's a-okay. But we have M72 laws. I'm assuming we're gonna see 249s. We might see FN mini-me's or something for the machine guns, just to add that extra little touch. But basically, 200 round boxes for a 5.56 machine gun. Let me actually look at a squad here. So Alpha 1, for example, his machine gun is, it appears to be a mini-me, actually, so that's fine. And then Charlie 1 is that FN, it's not a Cal, but that's a 7.62 100 round machine gun.
I would like to issue a retraction. France in French is France.
What, you mean the language? It's...
No, like, so you know how Germans call Germany Deutschland?
Yes.
I thought that the France had a similar thing where, the name in English is the name in French. But no, France in French is France.
Yeah, so Gath is correcting me here. They instead of a 240 Bravo, they have the FN mag, which is 7.62. But
much the same.
Otherwise, let's go ahead and look at our Chinese faction. By the way, OPFOR already sending some trucks down to the first terminal. It is Platoon 2 HQ and Wuna with 2 additional guys. That is interesting to see. But otherwise, OPFOR here. Already missing 2 DshKs, so I think they're already deploying those. But it's another white camo, and they have the Kabaddi 6.5 battle rifles from Vanilla. Katiba. I'm so sorry.
I know, you're dyslexic. It's fine.
Some of them have underbarrel grenade launchers. Basically, Vanilla weaponry, 6.5, similar to 5.56. If not a slightly bigger round, but very, very slight.
These are used to mock up the QBZ rifles that are, I think, either 5.56 or 7.62, but theirs makes no difference.
Well, see, if they're using the Chinese guns from Apex, those are 6.5 bullpup. Yeah. But I think they're not using them because Apex DLC and not everyone might have that. Otherwise, AT weapon RPG 32, I didn't check on BLUFOR, but it is more than likely going to be the Maz, aka Carl Gustav. Machine gunners, let me look on the roster here, because I'm curious. Excuse me. So PKM, so that means Machine Gun 2 is going to be PKP for the weapon teams. Checking on Foxtrot, who is already deployed with X-Ray. So that truck was actually filled with dudes. Interesting. It is the PKP. X-Ray team, I'm assuming, is Jesse, who had... Oh, gosh, he has the vanilla frickin' 10-round marksman rifle.
Oh God! Hold
with
on,
a
I gotta
thick
see
scope
this.
on that thing. Yeah. They also have Chinese patches on, which is cool. But
Oh,
yeah, that's an interesting choice. I mean, it's a good gun. Don't get me wrong, but
it's
I'm.
still 762 by 54R.
It is
so
still
it'd be
7.62.
the same as. Yeah, so it'd be the same as the SVD, just in a bullpup configuration.
Yep, I am now going to look at the French. They have the Mark 11, so 20 round magazines. It's an SR 25, 20 round 7.62 mag for the Mark 11 there. So their marksman on BLUFOR has the better gun because that higher magazine capacity, but both are good marksman rifles in their own right. Something I haven't noticed though is squad-based AT for OPFOR. I haven't seen any. I'm assuming it's the RPG-26, but I'd like to confirm that because okay, there we go. Yep, so RPG-26.
Yeah, it's the RPG-26. And then the MAT
is the RPG-32.
Yep, same old, same old.
All right, otherwise, with all of the weaponry broken down, Chad is saying PID will suck. I agree, everyone's white. You got to get closer to PID, but really what's going to be the deal breaker, though? Shut up. No, bad. Shush.
Be proud of me, Daddy.
No. You kinky motherfucker. What I was going to say is a FAMAS sounds very, very different than a 6.5 Kabita, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I practically have that 6.5 gun's audio memorized from all of the horrid vanilla I have played. But against the FAMAS, especially since the FAMAS has the quicker fire rate, so CQB-wise, I think the French have a little bit of an advantage here, especially since it's a very foggy scenario. You can actually see, I'd say, up to about 150 meters in this fog. Max range 200 to see silhouettes against trees, but...
And with this PID, silhouettes are going to be probably like the best that you can get in general.
Yeah, but you're not going to be engaging people from that far.
No.
Now, here's the thing about PID, though. This is what I learned when playing EU Round 3 today. You actually see everyone's position on your map.
Yeah, BLUFOR's
tracking. For BLUFOR's tracking. For everything, and then...
fire that we saw, all that more confusing.
Yeah. It just means you have to check your map, and if it's close, you'll see them on your GPS, because you can open that up on your screen. So, that I thought people were mis-PIDing because they... just couldn't tell, but you can.
Yeah.
You can see where all your friendlies are in real time. So, yeah, it's interesting. Also, I am being fact-checked. The QBZ, which is the bullpup, is 5.8. Yes, you are correct. I completely screwed the ball on that by saying it was 6.5. But otherwise, you've got G-Legs who just jumped from a rooftop to another rooftop. This rooftop being a lot more open. Not the best... I just saw Fisher fall off the roof trying to frickin' 360 jump off of it, interestingly enough.
Too, and the roster is like just huge squad.
Yeah. Barb, can you talk about Terminal 1? I gotta go AFK 1 second.
Sure. Go back in. So, Terminal 1. We have a pretty decent industrial area. A few of the long warehouse, wooden warehouse storage buildings, easily pennable by most ballistics, as well as some white warehouses, tinfoil warehouses. The terminal itself is in the first floor of this yellow building, just right at the bottom of the stairs. Very easy to see. If they wanted to defend, no, that's actually going to be pretty hard to defend from outside the building. They're going to want to try and hold it as best they can, but that is also limited. This is one of the buildings with limited doors that you can go in and out of. This door, okay, that just locked. I thought that was an impossible door. But yeah, this is going to be kind of a hard building to defend because of its position and because of the layout of the building itself.
Team 6 now.
It pretty much just means like they would be able to go on the eastern side. They wouldn't have to entirely push through this entire southern side to get to it. They could circumnavigate most of that, which would be unfortunate for the Red 4 defenders, but they can, all they have to do is just hold the perimeter and they should be good for that. Lots of rooftops to work on. We're seeing G-Legs up here with his machine gun team providing or looking down towards the south. That's going to be a great angle for them with that wide open field. And they should also try and get people to watch that eastern field. Maybe even set up in that little tire dump that they have going on. Very, very Chinese industrialist of them to have a dump of rubber just in the middle of the forest. Otherwise, yeah.
Colin, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Hope you enjoying the operations. We got kicked out of this.
3 minutes left, so let's move on to Terminal 2 while Liru's still AFK.
Yep, I'm back. So, Terminal 2.
Hi.
Crash C-130 in the middle of an open field. That's...
No one is there.
No one's gonna defend that. I think OPFOR is going to defend Terminal.
I say that. Firefighter, he's running out there. The man.
He's an explosive specialist, so he's going to rig that because they're going to get a pop-up as soon as someone interacts with it, so he can just put explosive traps. He could actually hide them like in the higher part of the C-130 and det them at head level for people. And I assure you, people might not notice unless he makes it obvious. So he could be nasty with that.
I would put it around it, not inside it so much. In the grass, trying to
you'd want one directly in the terminal too, to at least kill the guy that goes up to activate it or attempts to go up and activate it. He could buy an extra few seconds, which could always make the difference in a round of FNF. But I think we're gonna see Terminal 1 and Terminal 3 defended, and that's kind of already seen right here.
But surprising because of the distance between the two. But yeah.
Well, so think about it. I mean, if survivors of Terminal 1 exist, they can go to Terminal 3 knowing that they don't have to rush back there and set up a defense line because Terminal 2 has to be taken. However, BLUFOR might have some groups ready to go and take Terminal 2, but there's still going to be the 90-second countdown.
Yes, which would give them plenty of heads up at Terminal 3.
FNF with muzzle loaders? I don't think I've ever seen muzzle loaders in FNF.
Very thick forested area. They've set up a lot of defenses here. It did say in the briefing that they had a limited amount of build points, and they have used them extensively over here. Loads of pesco barriers jutting out to the western flank. Pretty good. The terminal building is a 2-story building as well. Much more visibility looking out of it. As well as a nice rock perimeter around it. So pretty decently defensible position for the terminal. They've also built some bunkers surrounding it, and I'm pretty sure I saw some trenches as well. But yeah, they're definitely banking on this Terminal 3 to be their final
last stand.
Oh, yeah.
I do like where they put their defensive lines, though. They've spread out a lot of infantry here, and it is on the border, so utilizing the fact that they can't get attacked from the northern side where the forests are, because if you leave the zone for 10 seconds, you are killed off. But they still need to at least have 1 or 2 guys on security to make sure there isn't a wide flank, because you never know. People can get very crafty, but I really love how the southwestern group has set up all along this tree line to lock down these open fields, because one guy with a machine gun can easily lock down a large open area and prevent a large group from moving up. But really good spread here. They just have to maintain it, and by then, you know, BLUFOR is going to have everything pretty well fortified here. Here goes the mission starting. Firefighter looking around the airplane here. I'm trying to find... He put one explosive right behind one of the crates in the crater trail. So that could actually have range to potentially kill, at least injure, someone in the, coming up to the terminal. So he might try to just wait it out and bait it. If he can find a good spot to hide in one of these trees off the side, he could potentially watch BLUFOR come in and kill them off. So that'll be cool to watch. But otherwise, he is running far north. I don't know. Like, the whole point of having explosive traps is to make sure you're there to watch it happen. But he could chill in this little metal shed here, looking out the window with binos, and just wait till he sees someone. There is a bit of a blind spot, though. But, I mean, BLUFOR would have to know he's there to utilize that blind spot effectively.
Is it just me, or is the fog getting thicker again?
The fog does seem to be getting a little thicker, but it's still about 150, 200 meters tops for view range.
I want to say it's getting thicker, but it's still the same effective view distance. We'll see.
And by the way, every explosive specialist gets 2 satchel charges. Also, Nuzzy's MRAP almost hit sideways' truck. I would have really hated to see another early oof of vehicles, especially with safe start off.
Brnch had a space program. Oh, that's one. That's one. What? What? Did you see what I just saw?
No.
Okay. So Coax MRAP and Nordy's truck rammed into each other. They both did barrel rolls and landed on their wheels. No damage whatsoever.
Nice. Oop.
I don't know if I'm like disappointed in like the players or disappointed that we didn't see a space program happen.
The French space program. Oui, baguette. Anyway, I think one of the...
Just a huge baguette with booster rockets on the side.
Oh my god. Wouldn't that be something? I have noticed, though, they're keeping the unarmed MRAPs in reserve right now with a small group. The armed MRAPs are going to the southwest. Only 2 of them, though. One might be staying with the infantry. Those armed MRAPs in these open areas, especially around Terminal 3, could do a lot of nasty suppression and keep OPFOR suppressed. I just said the same thing twice, technically, but my brain's glitching out. Either way, something just shot out near Terminal 1 or the BLUFOR group, but either way, as long as they just keep their mobility up, they could easily help suppress an angle of OPFOR to allow a bunch of BLUFOR guys to push up, and those 3 unarmed transport MRAPs also provide the ability for BLUFOR to do a thunder run on an objective to try and bypass that defensive line in Terminal 3. So, I don't know. I think BLUFOR, though, at the angle they're going to end up having an open field between point 52 and the actual objective. They could get up in this, little tree wall you see right here with a little bit of a, I don't know, I guess a riverbed, technically? What would you call this?
Sorry, call what?
There's a tree line between point 52 where BLUFOR is going and the first terminal. I heard another explosion by Terminal 1.
That is weird.
I don't know what that's about. I don't know what you would technically call that. A ravine, maybe?
Nah, it's not big enough to be a ravine.
Saying a swale.
Like almost like a canyon. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a dip or something in the terrain. I don't know.
A gully.
A gully. Yeah, that'd be a gully.
Defilade would be another good term. Just, general term for cover.
That's too technical. Gully sounds.
Oh, shush.
To say.
A burr.
Hey.
As is just throwing terms out now.
I'd like to see your gully.
Why? Why must you always make inappropriate jokes while we are doing a professional stream?
Professional?
Why must you do this? Gully is a low part, burr is a high part. Okay, I'll pretend I know what those mean, but sure. Awesome. I love it. We'll just call them gullies.
Professional, right, yeah.
No, we're not together, for fuck's sake. As much as he'd like to be. Otherwise, BLUFOR is going to have a slow walk up here, already burning 5 minutes. If they keep this pace up, I think we might see a stall out for time along Terminal 3. But it's, again, going to depend on the PvP. You got Night Owl charging up. We do have Tarnfolk in a bunker here. What gun does he have? He only has a standard rifle, but he does have a GL tied to it. But firing GLs out of that little slit can be a bit of a pain in the ass because you got to make sure you angle it right. Because if you aim your GL too high, it's going to go on the top shelf of this bunker.
Shots go out from Daniel.
Shots, yeah.
Yeah, Tarnfolk is reacting. He ducked down. Excuse me. And he is, kind of bobbing his head around.
Yep, I'm in his first-person camera. Yeah. Now he's just blindly suppressing here. Though the shots seem to be hitting the bottom of his trench here because they were kind of ricocheting up and around, but already multiple machine guns coming around.
Yeah, Tarnfolk, ooh, he's... I'm getting some pitches.
There go them mini-me's suppressing the shit out of that area. Tarnfolk being forced to pull back.
Sound, that is terrifying.
Got another 50 cal MRAP coming down, 2 behind it. And they're adding to the suppression.
Shooting at anything.
This is a good shock and awe factor. I mean, they made Tarnfolk run with his tail between his legs. We got G-Legs up here with the PKP, though. This is what's worrisome, though. G-Legs with a scoped PKP. Even though it has a PKAS, he has a little bit of magnification there, and he is now firing accurately into BLUFOR's position right here, a little high. But if he can adjust, he might be able to smack Iota. The FAMASs right now sound like the frickin'... They sound like the 5.8 bullpops from Vanilla right now, to be perfectly honest.
I mean, the 5.8 bullpups sound like the 5.8 bullpups to me.
I'm gonna smack you. Alright, otherwise we have Major Cullen and Porter charging over the open, knowing that the machine guns keep them suppressed, but if Legs were to look right, he could get a lot of free shots on this advancing group, but he is too scared to poke his head up. So those machine guns did a really good job.
Support up here. I'm surprised they didn't have the engineer build some sandbags up here for him.
I think that would have given him away from too far, and they would have just suppressed his position similar to that bunker. So I can see why they did that.
And his only escape would be then the ladder that he wouldn't... Well, no, there's also the scaffolding on the other side of the building, but I digress.
TSB is not French now.
More shots coming from the backline.
I don't think we have any French people in the community, though.
Are these... Which side is the Chinese and which side is the French again?
Okay, so factually, the French are actually really badass in military history. It's just one time they got completely screwed in World War II, and now they get chastised for it. As you have these two MRAPs come up to lead. Actually, all three of them are up here, helping BLUFOR lead a charge. Look at all the BLUFOR guys got deployed on the eastern flank. I didn't even notice that. They might close the gap on OPFOR over here. Onion Ring's French? I never knew that.
Yeah, this side force could very well catch them out of position if they decide to retreat kind of... well, no, if they keep going north, they should be able to stay in cover and in concealment in this forest. But yeah, now we have...
Night Owl might throw grenades up there.
Olaf, Fisher, and Pluto gets hit. Almost gets capped as well.
I'm waiting to see if Night Owl throws grenades up there because I think he saw G-Legs' machine gun. And yep, you're having a lot of spraying right here. You did mention Fisher. He is down, and OPFOR is running.
Tarnfalk and Legs now opening up on Lee's group over to the west.
Tarnfalk jumping down. He did not get shot, but those rounds came very close to him.
Very, very close.
And Legs now might try to crawl up here and get some shots out, but he's going to be really exposed on this ledge.
Uh-oh.
What?
Night Owl was going to climb up the ladder to Legs, but now he got back off. Might try to throw a grenade up there.
Yeah, I think you heard him.
Yeah, he's probably talking about... Yep.
Grenade up.
Pin. Too far. Never mind.
Nope. Gonna blow right up on G-Leg's ass. That's gonna make him react. And now you got Night Owl coming up. Hold up. Shh. See if we can hear the ladder. Very faintly, but G-Legs is gonna bandage instead. He might see, since he's in first person, you might see Night Owl. Done.
Yeah? I blame
really?
you for this.
Really?
I blame you for this.
Let's see, Night Owl, he is BLUFOR. He's got the blue arrow over him. G-Legs is OPFOR. He has the green arrow over him.
You know,
yeah, Night Owl, it's clear.
Blind, isn't he?
Oh my god. Now Nordy's gonna come up there.
But he's not gonna... Oh.
He's gonna see him, though, at that angle. Nordy stopped, I think because he heard medical, maybe. And BLUFOR is really close to Terminal 2.
Yeah, he failed the perception roll. He rolled a natural 1, critical fail. He ran right past him and down the other side of the building.
The BLUFOR is still firing in... It looks like it's blind suppression, but I am seeing some accurate shots go on Olaf. He is pinned behind a tree, and one of them pens and hits his left arm.
Did Nordy crash or something? Nope.
Nope.
No, he's fine.
They throw another grenade over.
That lands perfectly above him, and I don't think...
I don't think, yeah, because the angle to ricochet would have been blocked. You got Nordy now climbing up. G-Legs is going to be immediately spotted. Another grenade goes up.
On the roof as well.
Nordy has a machine gun himself. All right. Try 2.
Legs is you gotta be. Oh, he did a nice little bounce. Hey,
Still got legs, but
he got cheese. Legs got cheese though.
What do we say about this? I'm confused. Alright, I'm just confused.
Start playing some clown music shit.
Nordy gets free ammo from G-Leg.
Powerful. Powerful. Wait, so... Oh,
Hack 1 started by Night Owl.
Kraft was doing medical on cheese. And there...
Ooh, an explosive trap going off, knocking out Rhino. It was a little late, though.
Yeah, I'll probably wake back up, but combined with the... Oh, they pick him up. This...
Wait, where's Night Owl?
Now, what do you mean, where's Night Owl?
Night Owl got killed by the explosive trap. And there were 2 other dudes that died as well. Whoa. So Kane is dead from that explosive trap. And Gorski is dead by that explosive trap. All right, I'm going to look through the engineers. Who got that kill?
Gorski?
What?
Gorski? You sure?
Yeah, Gorski's dead for BLUFOR. He's Alpha 1. He's dead by the explosion area. That was a 3-kill explosive trap.
Like, Gorski, like...
Gorski. Gorskii.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I forgot. We have Gorski and we have Gorskowski. I forgot, because Gorskowski was in my chat, and he was way too active to be playing and chatting at the same time, so...
Bruh. Alright, so Manglex is on 2 kills right now.
Kill yourself.
So I would bet that it was Manglex's explosive trap, though he should have been credited with 3 kills for that, which means one of them might have died in a gunfight going out, but I don't see any additional kills on anyone. I'm going to check the dead guys.
The building, not the explosion itself, you know?
True. But
Arma do be that way.
we do have G-Legs on a kill, but he killed a different guy. So, yeah, I think he should be credited technically with 3 kills there, but again, that shows you the power of these explosive traps. You got Hack 2 done. We know there was an explosive charge placed here. It could kill Stanners.
Oh, wow, yeah, they were dead on with that.
Yep, but Stanners is now moving away. I think the guy that planted it is out of range, but the RPG is not out of range, and it hits the rear, and there's the explosive trap going out. But that Vic is still okay.
E-shot, that would have been like 600 meters.
Yeah, no, great shot by the RPG guy there.
And great on these 2 golf team.
Hey, Drum, thanks for the raid.
Players.
How was the Friday Night Commando stuff?
I didn't even realize until it was already 10 seconds in.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we have Mountain in a barn, I guess, waiting this out. I don't know, I'm just kind of giddy over the fact the explosive trap got 3 people. Like, you rarely see explosive traps be that effective, but again, it can make or break scenarios sometimes by getting those extra kills. So, OPFOR able to get a few licks in. I'm going to check kill counts here. We got 5 skulls on OPFOR. And one
do that. Mountain is
in a barn.
In a barn, with just his gun at
3
the
or
door,
4.
just waiting. Amazing.
I think he's gonna try to sneak in the back line here. Hit the rest of his squad. He's part of Foxtrot too, so half of them pulled back. He decided to stay. If he waits it out by like 2 or 3 minutes and then comes out, he could get behind BLUFOR's line and get a few free kills in. And sometimes that can be really, really effective. My mind immediately jumps to when T5 Bay did it on that rush attack from Zargabad. The terminal's there, and T5A was able to get behind BLUFOR, I think it was BLUFOR, but the attacking faction that was going up to Green Mountain's terminal, and get a shit ton of kills in the rear by jumping tree to tree, and absolutely annihilating what should have been an attacker victory. So, that was great. Night Owl was in my chat now saying he had no stamina when that charge got set off, but...
Well, maybe he hadn't been so quick to run past...
Oh, yeah. Night Owl. Yeah. You ran right by G-Legs. Someone else got him, but he literally was prone looking in this direction, and you went right over without checking your left.
Great angles.
That was hilarious. So remember to check your angles when you are checking rooftops and breaching buildings, because you never know.
Check your corners. Well, it's what Captain Price taught me back when I was a little pipsqueak.
So Twig King got shot up by BLUFOR here. A GL taking out his legs. He is now Lieutenant Dan.
He's already dead.
But OPFOR, funny. But OPFOR is, I was talking about Twig King's legs. OPFOR is now trying to cover legs as he, god damn it, Twig King as he pulls back now. Fuck you.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Later.
No. And now we've got Mountain here still watching this. He's going to hear that, these MRAPs driving up on the right flank. What?
Swola's buddy, Brnch, just got dropped. He was a combat engineer, dropped by Twig King's group in this little forest fight up north.
Checking corners is not hacking. Alright, I'm watching all these OPFOR guys. Also, it is important to note, BLUFOR, I believe, has the X-ray group on the far right flank. Yes, that is the X-ray group, and they're going to try to come in on the far eastern flank on OPFOR's position here, but they have T5 Bay to contend with. I would not want to be on BLUFOR.
Chucky is spraying down. Well, no, they pulled. He's adjusted, but he was spraying down right over Twig King's head. So good that he adjusted on that.
Nario, thanks for the tier 1 sub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. You like listening to us, Coomers? Thank you. I appreciate it. I will take that. For $5. Well, technically $2.49. I'll take it.
Right behind him, so he's not. I don't think he's gonna move there.
I love how there's one of the MRAPs staring at the barn with a 50 cal.
I wonder if they're like just.
There's no way they know.
Heard him speaking.
No,
No way that they
Mountain
know.
would not be on yelling. He's too smart for that, right?
You would think. You would think. But no, they're gonna go on.
It is 6.5 versus 5.56. These guys have 5.56 FAMASs fighting 6.5 vanilla CSAT battle rifles. So they're pretty even. Just had some AT go up by OPFOR here, but it hit a tree. That was by Felix, who I don't think he meant to fire it that short there, or at least have it get caught. And now Mountain is in the clear if he wants to move out, but I think he's going to, again, play it over cautious. Him and Logan, I always see them. They either play it perfectly or they play it too slow. But, I mean, a 50% accuracy ratio on that stuff is better than a lower one.
Stewart with that mini-me over a long distance, getting these guys trying to get out of here. Wuna's group over on the far edge of the map takes down killing her.
Felix just dropped somebody pushing up on him, and there's a transport truck driving right up to Felix's position, and it is loaded, and Felix is getting a shit ton of shots on it. Quickly doing a reload, Swola stopping Felix in his tracks, knocking him out, but I don't think Felix was able to get any kills on that truck, but now it's driving up to 2 dudes, takes a GL, and so slow. Jess getting flanked and murked, so slow getting a kill before he is dropped. Oh, man.
Not bad.
Talk about thunder runs.
Jesse might come back up if Colin doesn't double tap, but yeah, that was not
Jesse's the marksman.
So he is, yeah. He's
Colin's walking up and delivers some 5.56 justice to Jesse's cranium. And now you're seeing some machine gun fire from the far areas firing onto this barn complex. You're hearing the 50 cals of a thunder run. And they are firing off into nowhere.
They're just spraying into everything. This was always gonna be the biggest hurdle for BLUFOR is these open fields. And Redford has planned for this. You see this group over here on the western side, just overwatching over there. Germania and Martin looking to the south. Nutty person looking to the southeast. Like they got this entire area unlocked. But yeah, those MRAPs are pushing up on the west side of Terminal. You know.
And they're deploying some dudes on that forested edge. So if the other MRAPs can come up with a lot of people and dismount at this angle, they will be golden in bypassing a lot of OPFOR units and getting right on top of the terminal. That's exactly what BLUFOR wants to do here. Really good play, but those BLUFOR MRAPs need to... Oh, one of them got flipped and is smoking.
Yep.
Because I guess he got oofed by his friendlies, accidentally bashing into him. And we also have one of the MRAPs unlisted, I think because its gunner is dead.
Yeah, gunner's dead. Driver's still moving around consciously, so I'm going to try and get him back up.
Mountain, meanwhile, has gotten out of that bunker, not bunker, the barn, and he is now slowly coming to the north, but he is taking a quick break. And we also have Twig King still alive, who has moved over to the western side, and I think he's prone, trying to see if he can get any pickoff kills, as BLUFOR is attempting a massive charge to the open right now. That is not what they want to do, because Alpha 1 for OPFOR can easily start getting them picked off if they charge past this little gully right here where the trees are in.
Coax gunner is also dead, so he's gonna find a new one. Staffelberger was his gunner, and he was on 0 kills, unfortunate. Did a lot of suppression though. We got those bonus points.
I could see Mountain and Twig King getting behind enemy lines and dropping some kills. So we got Vormulk and Wuna. They were with 2 other dudes that are unfortunately dead right now because they were spotted. And Ryan here got one of those kills.
Having a big push to the open field.
Yep, but you're already seeing men go down.
Yep, Reaper has got knocked out. Zine, Galil dropping to their knees. Same with Lee.
There's a dead guy in there too, right next to Porter. Porter's checking him, but he is KIA. Again, you do not want to do massive field pushes when you see an entrenched line like this. You want to mount people up in vehicles and ferry them across, especially in MRAPs.
Yeah.
X-Ray still on that other flank, but Bay is looking in their direction. I think Bay spotted them.
Ooh, Mountain.
Yep, he's looking. Mountain stolen MRAP. Why are the MRAPs back there? They need to be used for this Thunder Run. Yeah, but you can just literally mount up in them. You have actually Liquid and Patriot coming back to grab them.
All 3 of them are right here.
Does Mountain is a squad leader, though. Oh, that's cheeky. He's got to be quick, though, because Patriot and Liquid are coming back to grab those so they can transport infantry up.
Oh, yeah. I'll keep an eye on this.
All right. So, meanwhile, Ryan is engaging Wuna, who left. Volmuk, I don't see anymore, so I assume he died trying to pull out. And, oh my gosh, that BLUFOR push is absolutely dreadful. There is now 3 people dead and 2 people down, 4 people dead.
Found out. Mountain's been found out. Patriot doesn't have his gun out. Liquid is suspicious. He sees the Kativa. Patriot is still unaware. Mountain is firing. Liquid is still yet to fire. There it is.
He's like, are you friendly? Are you friendly? You sure you're not friendly? He's French. He's like, Bonjour. Tu es quoi? I don't know the rest, but he's just asking him why he's firing. And
I'm not going to try and mimic
actually
Chinese.
Took him out.
Probably get us both banned.
Yeah. And it looks like Wuna just died as well. So excellent marksman work by BLUFOR here, but jeez Louise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead bodies, 2 guys that are down. That entire push has basically come to a stop. And if BLUFOR doesn't rally here...
Can't have shit in FNF.
Oh my god. Sanders is down. I think Twig King knocked him out. He's still coming around, trying to get some sneaky shots here as BLUFOR attempts to regroup. But if BLUFOR cannot properly rally and push up to this forested area on the west to reinforce where Charlie is right now, I think OPFOR is going to be able to hold.
Yeah, especially if, like you said, they're not able to push across this this field using those MRAPs. I mean, that's why Patriot and them came back here, and so we're seeing Nerisk and Bart's group coming back.
That is brutal.
Presumably to take those.
Yep.
That's what this is gonna hinge on, is being able to pierce.
Twig King did some engagements on this group. They're firing grenades now to cover themselves.
He's forcing outside of these kill zones. We also have X-Ray on the far eastern side, trying to get some picks.
All these guys need to do is run up over here and then cross and be behind it, but they've got people down.
Check their kill count real quick, actually. Malkovich, the marksman, does have 2 kills, so he's able to do some work at least.
There's only 4 guys left here. I don't want to call it early, but I think BLUFOR is just a little too scattered here. There's still plenty of time for them to regroup, mind you, but it's very messy right now. Look at Logan on his own, running through the open. T5 Bay doesn't see him because he's in a little too far defilade. Is Logan actually just going to walk up to the front door and get in? That's hilarious.
Wait,
he's not going to be able to hold the hack. He's right next to the terminal. Anderson, the leader of FNF-NA. There's a dead guy in here. I don't know how that happened, but
he's also picked up a 6.5 Katiba. Yeah, why are they?
Wow.
Might be the 2 dead people that the marksman took out, because the angle lines up. They might have been just staring out the window and got their brains yoinked out of their body.
Logan, the fucking wild card. Looks like Stanners. Nope. Okay, no, that was this guy that Twig shot. But Twig is He's cleaning house. There's a bunch of dead bodies by an MRAP. And I think he just got GL'd. Yeah, he just took a GL to the face and died.
Logan is breaching the terminal building.
Of course he is. Logan is a crazy fucking wild card. He will do some of the craziest shit.
Making sure everyone is...
Oh, Leno sees him, but he's confused because the weapon PID. He shuts the door.
And
He's like, wait, you're wearing white? Like me, you have a gun like mine, you're a friendly, right?
oh,
And now Logan holding his own. Logan, what are you doing?
no,
He's running the other direction.
he's out of position. He's out of position.
He's gonna need to do a reload. Oh my god! He could have blended in with that group so hard though. Oh.
That building, if he had gone upstairs or into the adjacent room or something, maybe even held the entrance.
And now they're all shooting into the building here, confused as hell. There's the terminal stopped, and there's still bullets coming in here.
Yep.
This is the type of shit Logan pulls, and
The building, Montgomery, and
oh my god.
each other. Powerful, the power of Logan.
This is the level of Logan. Oh, I thought he was gonna get up there for a second.
Let's look up.
Anderson's gonna go up and double tap him, realizing that he's like, hi, Logan. Wow, Logan just,
bullets to kill
wow.
Anderson.
Logan is very thick-skulled there to tank all that. RPG coming in. There's a thunder run going right on the objective here. Lead Vic only had one dude in it. The other had 4 people each.
They all pulled back.
Because they all pulled, yeah, to cover the terminal.
Logan, let's go!
And then you got Martin charging Charlie here for BLUFOR. Actually, no, it's Echo coming in. Truck explodes on the entrance.
To answer Yash's question, BLUFOR Command is still alive. Red 4 Command, Second Lieutenant Drake.
Lieutenant Drake is the guy that was dead in the terminal building. I guess got picked off by BLUFOR's marksman.
Oh, powerful.
You still have 3 guys up here?
This is
yeah.
what BLUFOR needed. We're going to be coming up on 15 minutes in about 6 or so. So they got 21 minutes left to go.
I think BLUFOR could still make this, actually. I called it too early. There's still an opportunity here. I just didn't realize BLUFOR was going to...
We still need to regroup a little bit more. We have Lolo all the way back here. Some people still in the field trying to get up there. But
I'm going to...
Stands concentration of BLUFOR.
I'm going to credit Logan for giving BLUFOR the opportunity to fold in here. He made all of the OPFOR guys pull off on the terminal, and they literally hesitated on him.
Now, look at how scattered Red 4 is now.
Yep. And Red 4, just by getting that pop-up without their commander alive right now to rally things up and give orders here, everyone's pulled back and caused a massive amount of disarray, which has allowed BLUFOR to now thunder run very close to Terminal 1 here, and BLUFOR could overpower those defensive lines if OPFOR doesn't pull the rest of their forces back, but we still have some trickling in BLUFOR forces on different angles here that could win this, and there's still plenty of time on the map. I still cannot believe the badass play if he sees a guy staring at him with the gun and he just shuts the door on him and touches the terminal.
Just slowly closes
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa! The car just desynced over T5 Bay. I don't think it saw him because he was behind a tree.
No, I don't think...
But he's still going to wake up in a ragdoll. Yeah, so he's fine. But yeah, no, the car didn't see him. So that, it is... a bannable offense if you yeah, so now it's intentionally making sure it doesn't run him over, but if you don't see the guy, then it's not your fault, but if you intentionally run people over in FNF, it's a bannable offense. RPG comes out, but it is an MRAP, and it can tank that bitch.
Oh yeah, it's designed to. I think
Yeah, and that 50 cal is now trying to kill T5 Bay, but he is A-okay, so shit happens. RPG comes out, second one blows up the MRAP, everyone is dead.
Yep. F.
Misu pushing in. He also... No, that's a FAMAS. Never mind. They both look so similar. Honestly, the Kabaddi is like a copycat of the FAMAS. Like the Katiba, it's like a futuristic FAMAS.
Okay.
You know, no, I lied. The FAMAS, it sounds like the Spar 16 from Vanilla, which is the HK 418. Or is it the 416? It's one of the HK guns.
416.
Yeah, 416, yeah. So it just sounds like a vanilla copy of that. Nielsen going down to Misu here. Green Shade waking up, not realizing that there is a dude right next to him. Explosion going off on just a cook-off explosion of the MRAP. Misu getting up, shooting Green Shade down, also managing to knock the wall. He's now going to come on the rear of this bunker, but he gets tapped by Mito, who heard him coming because of those gunshots.
It's taking out, or Mito takes out Miso.
Now, OPFOR...
carnivore versus the vegetarian.
So, OPFOR has pulled all their guys around. They've got a good defensive line here. And we got Liquid and CF coming up. Liquid dropping bridges and putting some shots on Cool Breach, dropping him as well. 2 free kills for Liquid there. Great job. Anderson now hiding in a tree to try to play defensive here. Explosive trap going off, far off from BLUFOR though.
Yeah, way off.
Liquid getting mag dumped there and Hun in the tree, but CF runs up.
Oh, they both...
And runs out of ammo. It's a handgun fight, and Anderson, the leader of NA, puts Potato in his place.
Nice. Puts him back on the ground where he belongs.
That was a good one. I'll give you that. Montgomery's down. Stewart checking the body, realizing there's still physics. I thought he was going to mag dump in the head. Come on, Stewart. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay. Opting not to execute Montgomery. Collins firing in to hit Severe here, but is unable to get an angle on him. Severe now holding with Fungi. Fungi holding the second story as a backup. And Severe now trying to mag dump in. We've got a grenade that's been thrown. That knocks Severe out. He looked right at it too, which is unfortunate. Patriot getting shot to shit and killed. Rhino not knowing where those bullets came from. Aims at some dead bodies, which gives Fungi the ability to do a quick reload.
Into Collins' room.
Oh dear.
He gets out of there just in time, but whoo,
yep.
That was
Severe waking up as well, getting knocked out by another grenade. And there's another grenade that's going to go off right by his head. I doubt Severe's going to wake up now. There's been way too many grenades. Stewart, meanwhile, coming into the bunker and knocking out, I believe, Mito.
Ooh.
No, it was who Mito was with.
More grenades! Holy shit, how many grenades do they have?
They have enough, Barbarian. Collins needs to touch that terminal. He's still got plenty of time, but he needs to cause OPFOR to rout again, and the best way to do that is to touch the terminal here. What a Chad. The Finnish Chad that I have served a lot of PvP in with in Coalition.
Severe heard in the back of his mind, Company is our heritage.
My god. If Finn was watching, he'd probably smack you. But we have Rhino now breaching back in. He's gonna open the door right to Severe. Severe opening up! A grenade right by Severe, he doesn't even see it! Closing the door! As he gets blasted by Collins as well. He's not waking up from that. And now Fungi doing a really good job. He's at a great angle to overwatch the terminal. And he's also checking that open door. Meanwhile,
he's working this angle about as well as he could.
Yep.
I mean, it's a dirty angle, but it is more than justified, more than fair. Like,
Stewart firing off with Mito here. Mito getting a few shots. Stewart not realizing. Mito returning fire as... No, okay, so Mito opened up. Stewart returned fire. I just saw a BLUFOR guy get picked off by, I believe, CO. Great shot there. And 15 minutes remaining.
This BLUFOR tech is pretty well faltered. We still have the X-ray group off to the east. I'm surprised they haven't tried to push in, or at least the two non-marksmen.
Yeah, Bay is down, though, interesting enough. But X-ray will need to fold in, because if they were to, we would have a nice number advantage on BLUFOR of a few, which would really help them fight off on Fungi.
4 red 4 up, and by my count, 6 BLUFOR.
Oh shit! No, you are right. Sorry, I thought there was a lot more.
Well, they do need those numbers to get Fungi out, because I'm pretty sure he just took down Collins. No, Collins is still alive, but he had to fall back again.
Yeah, it's Severe's body, BLUFOR Command's body, and someone else's body in here. So now you got Rhino and Liam breaching in here. Fungi still holding that second story. These guys are slow to advance because they think it's being camped.
Oh, because it is.
Yep.
But,
here's the camp.
Anyway.
Rhino getting shot to shit.
Activated in time.
And he's dead, falling right on the terminal head first. I love it. And he's hugging it too. What a Chad trying to get it open. Now you got Collins coming up.
Did Collins
get shot a few times?
In his mag?
Yeah, he Oh, he's got more ammo, though. Fun Guy coming down with a handgun, but gets blasted away by Liam. Fun Guy might have been completely out of ammo, though. But hold up. Collins.
What's happening?
Collins tagging Liam, and then Collins being tagged by Lolo.
And another grenade going.
They're all friends.
They cannot PID you for anything. I mean, and again, it is very hard to. It's essentially digital versus splotch.
BLUFOR wins.
But the
GG.
same colors. But
So we weren't paying attention, but everyone in OPFOR is either dying or dead. So,
yeah.
GG. They just have to hack the terminal and stop shooting each other.
We'll see. It could not be GG just yet, but oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, these camos are almost identical, so it does make sense for that PID. But again,
it's the same colors. It's just a splotch versus digital.
Yep.
That's
it just shows people's hearts are racing, though, because again, we had Logan come in here with an enemy gun and fool everybody, which was a freaking hilarious. But I'm gonna say it, Lolo. Excuse me, not Lolo. Did I say it was Lolo there? Logan. I meant Logan. Logan won it for BLUFOR with that play, forcing all of OPFOR to pull off of their defensive lines. And in that moment of confusion, BLUFOR utilized it to get troops right on top and constantly put pressure on this terminal, and was able to pull OPFOR out of their defensive lines from that perimeter they made, which was a great perimeter. But because of that massive amount of units pulling...
Stewart just killed another... Wait, who is he shooting at? He was shooting at the wall. Is he playing?
Touch the terminal!
Is he trying to shoot the ghost? Laura Brown. Laura Brown, you cunt bitch. Where are you? Laura Brown.
Oh my god. OPFOR eliminated! Yay! Technicality!
They didn't even fucking...
They're still throwing grenades and shit even though the prompt came up.
GG. G fucking G.
They're still shooting. It's okay. Maybe they'll figure it out.
I can't wait for... Oh my god, Stewart actually just fucked... Wait, where'd the terminal go? Laura Brown. Who killed you? Are you here? Laura Brown.
I think everyone dying in here has caused ghosts to come around and just... Yeah. Yeah, it also says Terminal 2 hack timer right now, so...
Oh,
the script broke.